Good evening, everyone. Hello, Sparkle Squad. As you know, I got to do some clicking, but tonight we're going to dive into one of my favorite topics, the power of earrings. I'm going to share with you some new pieces from Meadow Muse, and we're going to just hang out for a couple moments. So let me click the share button, bump it on over to our group. I'll start with a little story time, because good God, everyone knows we have stories, right? Okay. So, earrings are the jewelry piece that literally frames your face, right? Everybody, the power of earrings. I talk about this all the time, but they catch the light. They kind of tell your vibe before you start speaking. That's what I love about earrings. So I want to chit chat with you tonight about some of the Meadow Muse collection. Once you hop in, please make sure you put your first name and first initial of your last name so that we can go ahead and count you here today so that you can be entered into the drawing for free jewelry. So I would love for you, and if you're catching this on the replay, that's fine. But if you're also catching this live, please say hello. Let me know you're here and look at what's scrolling across the bottom of the screen because it's telling you for your first name, first initial of your last name, and you will be entered into the drawing. So let me try to make this a little bit bigger. We are live tonight on the Sparkle with Janine business page. We're also live in the Sparkle with Janine style community, our private community, and we are live on YouTube. So we're live in a ton of places. So earrings bring your look together, right? That's what earrings do. I am someone who cannot go without my earrings. Like I just love earrings. I will wear small and dainty earrings, big and bold. I'll do posts, I'll do hoops, I'll do dingle dangles, whatever it is. I love them. I love that they frame your face. The second you put a pair of earrings in, you are literally cutting your jawline. You're drawing light up to your face, helps you look younger and well rested. Hello. And they increase your mood. Why? Because they make other people happy. We wear earrings and necklaces for others because they see them first and they see the sparkle and they comment on them, which I love. So they're very intentional when you put them on. And what I love about them is that I'm just trying to pull my notes up here, but I can't read them. So I'm just trying to make them larger as we're talking. What I love about them is that you can wear them with a t-shirt or jeans, right? It doesn't matter. You can wear them with a black dress, a little black dress. You can wear them with anything. So tank top, jeans jacket, doesn't matter. It looks perfect. And you can go totally bold. You can go on trend. You can wear earrings that are small and dainty. They can have literally be screaming when you put them in your ears. It's going to set the tone for your whole outfit and kind of for your day, right? It's a mood enhancer, a mood booster. So I have in tempo. We're going to talk about those in a moment, but I'm going to start with featuring some of the talking points of some of the new pieces that came out in the Meadow Muse collection. And we're going to start with the hazy earrings in the black hematite. Now, just for reference, hazy came in silver and gold. So you can get hazy in all of these colors. Let me just do this and hold it while I'm talking. So this is like the everyday hoop reinvented, okay? It's a perfect balance between sparkle and simplicity. If you love this, you will love the hazy bracelet and the hazy necklace because it all goes together. You can do a whole matchy-matchy look. These are lightweight hoops with faceted beads. So the faceted beads make it look like they have a mirror image to them. And the mirror image is what sparkles. And I love that. They are 7/8 inch in diameter. They're the perfect little hoop. Who here has the hazy ones? And I like to say that, I think it's claim to fame. Hazy's claim to fame is really that it's like a halo for your face. They're always uplifting when you put them on. The black hematite has this beautiful gunmetal look to them. So it goes well with the silver and the gold. If you have two piercings, wearing a silver and a black hematite together would be gorgeous. Wearing a gold and a black hematite together would be just as pretty. So many different ways to wear hazy. And honestly, I would think that one of the biggest talking points of hazy is the fact that they can be worn by anybody at any time. And I'm not seeing your comments. I'm so sorry, but I am refreshing. So please definitely put a message for me. And if I see them come up, I will talk to you because I am live right now. But for some reason, Facebook's just not giving me any satisfaction of even showing me live in the Sparkle with Janine client community, by which I know I'm live there. And it's not even showing up. So we're not even going to talk about it. Okay. The next earring I want to talk about is a forward facing hoop. Now, these are a little larger. These are called Olive, and these are from our Meadow Muse collection. Also, take a look at these. They're a forward facing hoop. Absolutely beautiful. This is going to be your go-to statement earring of the spring and summer because it has total boho vibes. Take a look at the color palette in that triangle at the bottom. They're about 3 inches long, very lightweight and fun. They have a polished golden circle with a soft mint triangle, mint and peach, I would say. Those are the 2 colors in there. Isn't that pretty? They're kind of sponged in. I love it. Fun fact, a long dangle earring. A long dangle earring is going to create motion that makes your whole look feel dynamic. It's like dancing. It's like your jewelry is dancing on your body. It's like your jewelry is dancing on your body. Don't you want your jewelry to dance on your body? I would say Tempo's dancing on my body too. Look at it. And the only reason why I chose Tempo today is because my shirt had a circle. Do you see my circle zipper? So I match circles. Sometimes I'm weird. That's just the stuff I do. Let me show you Olive with this shirt. I believe the Olive earrings are going to be your perfect personality piece. Like if you just want to have some fun, you can put in Olive. Look how gorgeous those are. Forward facing hoops. What's it doing? Drawing the light up. You're noticing it first. It has motion and movement. This has a beautiful necklace that's very boho chic that goes along with it. Many, many different opportunities with a forward-facing hoop. I am a forward-facing hoop gal. To me, that's the perfect earring because I was somebody who wore hoops all the time, right? And I apologize, guys. I see there's a ton of you watching. I'm just going to ask that you put your name and your first name and first initial of your last name in the comments. I'm not even showing that I'm live, but I know that I'm live because I see that people are here. So I'm just going to say hello to everyone. Thank you so much. I don't even know if I started with my story time. I didn't. I have to tell you my story time then. And I really feel like a forward-facing hoop is better because as someone who used to wear a hoop all the time, like a post hoop, I always hated when you wore them and they turned sideways like this, like you couldn't really see the hoop. Where with a forward-facing earring, you can see all of its splendor. It's absolutely beautiful. Let me talk to you about a dynamic sunshine for your ears. And they're called the Sunray earrings. Take a look at these. These are new in our Meadow Muse collection. They are a chic matte gold. It's a quatrefoil drop. Take a look at those. Beautiful Tory Burch inspired. Love it. Lustrous glass pearl. A classic with a twist. They're just under 2¼ inches long. Very versatile. I could see myself wearing these spring and summer. Wore them the other day to a party. Got a lot of compliments on it. And I had a ton of people use this as a cart starter because I believe they're around $38. So they're the perfect cart starter. Sunray is like sunshine in your ears, right? Sunshine in your ears. I love it. Okay, I'm seeing there's comments. Hold on. Let me see if I can refresh. Oh, okay. I'm getting them. Hey, oh, hello. Hi, Celeste. Hey, Nancy. Oh, hello. Brenda, hi. Hello. Reen, hi. Annette, hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. I'm still puffy here. We still have puffness, and I'm still whistling, but we're getting better. Taking less medication today, so that's a good thing. Here's my story time. And then I'll go into my last earring, and then I'm going to talk to you about a couple things that earrings, the reason why you all need earrings. And I think you all wear earrings, so I'm not worried about that. But the reason why you all need earrings. Here's my story time. Why are these young parents letting their children run their lives? I'm just going to say it that way. I literally, in the past 4 days, have run into 5 different people at 5 different places. One was a dentist office. One was a grocery store. One was at a car dealership. One was, 5 different places where these little kids, my mother would call them little lovelies. They weren't lovely. They were mean. And these young mothers are like trying to reason with them. And I'm sorry, I'm such a Gen Xer. Okay. I get that we have children that are on the spectrum. I get that there's all these different, I understand that. But I also understand a good, by the back of the head when you're acting a fool. Okay. And I'm going to tell you right now, those of you who knew my mother and some of you on this call did, My mother wouldn't have for 5 seconds. She wouldn't have taken that from her children, her grandchildren, the paper boy, the Pope. Like my mother wouldn't have taken that from anyone. And I knew that. And I knew that I wasn't to step out of those lines and yell at her in grocery stores and act a fool and throw things on the floor. Like I knew I would have been carried out by my Oshkosh bagosh like a suitcase, and she would have taken care of me in the parking lot, if you know what I'm saying. And I'm telling you right now, I it's blowing my mind, okay? Because I just want to take these little and because I think to myself, God bless that poor mother. Like she just has no control. And I've run into that now 5 times in 5 different places in the last 4 to 5 days. So that's my story time. I don't want to get into it. I think some of you will completely understand where I'm coming from. And I think most of you, your kids are grown. Most of you probably have grandchildren. And I bet dollars to donuts, they don't talk to you in a disrespectful manner. And I just don't go for that. What happened to respect? And why aren't these parents demanding it? Because I'm going to tell you right now, these little SOBs ain't running the world as far as I'm concerned. Like it's not happening. Okay, that was my story time. Let's go back to earrings. It had nothing to do with earrings, nothing at all. And you can yell at me for that. Okay, finally, the tempo earrings. Now, I got to be honest with you, these are hot. Okay, they're gorgeous. These are 3 inches long. They're a triple hoop. So you have 3 hoops here. Hoop, there it is, 3 times on a fish hook. Take a look at that. I cut myself at dinner, so I'm sorry. On tinfoil. You ever cut yourself on tinfoil? That hurts worse than a paper cut. Okay, sorry. Going back to this. So here is your tempo earring. First of all, note the crystal in the top part of the fish hook. Do you see that up by my forefinger, up by the nail? And then you have that really cool chain design with the drop circles. I love this. Layered hoops. Here's a fun fact. Layered hoops like this give visual rhythm, like music. Your outfit can dance too. This is perfect for dressing up without feeling like you're too dressed up. There's a crystal accent in it. They're feather light and they're absolutely beautiful. How many of you have tempo? How many of you have tempo, or do you have tempo on your list? This is a great half price item. Why am I speaking in cart starters and half price pieces? Well, if you're new to Park Lane, you do not purchase Park Lane at retail value. You only pay full price for 2 pieces that you absolutely love. And the moment you do that, you unlock our sale and you're able to choose up to 4 pieces, 1, 2, 3, or 4, your choice at 50% off. These are new items. These are not markdowns. These are not last season's things. These are new pieces that you're able to do that with. And once your cart gets to $90, you know what happens? You can then pick the biggest, highest price piece that you fell in love with, and you can get it as a bonus for $35. So we talk in cart starters, which are low priced items. We talk in half price pieces, which are items that you should just get half price. And then we talk in bonus pieces because those should be $35. Tempo is pretty. Yes, yes, yes. They want to be friends instead of parents. Nancy, how? Oh my goodness. Yes. Yes. Okay. And I'm reading Brenda, kids control the household. Yes. That, I have a son and, he's 24 years old and he's an electrical engineer and he's his own man. Okay. His own place, lives on his own, like doing well. And God bless him for that, because I don't think that's easy at this age, but his father and I raised him that way. Okay. But I'm going to tell you something. I remember saying to him that I couldn't wait till he was out of our pocket, because once he was out of our pocket, we could be friends, because he's a cool dude. And I wanted to be friends with him, but I couldn't when he was in our pocket and I was his parent and my husband was his parent. We're still his parents, but we don't parent him anymore. We're equals. In fact, I think he's probably better than us. He's probably higher than us. But you're equals. It's a different vibe. It's a friendship vibe. And it shouldn't be happening when they're children. They're not your best friends. It makes me nuts. Okay, sorry. Okay, let's go back into earrings. I'm sorry. That was my story time today. All right. Hoops versus forward facing hoops. So let's talk hoops versus forward facing hoops. Okay, so we have the hoops right here, and we have, let me do this. There we go. We can see both of them when we do that. So classic round hoops, like these beautiful trend earrings that are classic round, right? Beautiful trend earrings, or like our hazy earrings, classic round hoops like this. They're timeless. Okay. You can wear them anywhere. They're effortless sparkle and they work from morning till night. It doesn't matter. Choose a hoop. Hoop, there it is, girlfriend. Do you like trend? Choose trend. They come in gold or silver. Do you like hazy? Hazy comes in gold, silver, and black hematite. Beautiful, right? Gorgeous. Forward facing hoops like Tempo or Olive. All right. Tempo and Olive sits flat and sleek on the face. It's perfect for the modern minimalist vibe. And it's great with your hair pulled up. So if you pull your hair up, you're really enhancing that hoop, right? Mine has a lot of hairspray in, can you tell? You're really enhancing that hoop. Okay. So I do like to wear a forward facing hoop when my hair is up because you can see them better. And then long statement dangles like our beautiful gorgeous piece like this. Listen, this is going to add drama. It's going to add length. It's excellent for making a look event worthy, right? And they're going to catch the light. Lots and lots and lots of movement. Lots and lots and lots of movement. Okay, you know I have notes, so I always look to my notes. Here's some fun earring facts. Earrings are the first jewelry most people notice. Even before your necklace, people see your earrings. Why? Because they're looking up at your face. They're looking at your eyes, your mouth, your ears. That's where they look. If you're going to wear just one piece and you want it to speak to people, your earrings are it. When I say speak to people, I've always said when you put your jewelry on, your jewelry allows you to speak to a room before you ever open your mouth. When you walk in, your jewelry speaks for you. And I love that about fine fashion jewelry. I love it. Hoops are like coffee. You didn't realize you need it till you had them, right? So here's my call to action. If you want something fun to do, let's be honest. Are you more of a hoop energy gal or are you more of a statement dangle? Why don't you write in the comments which one you are? Type hoop or type dangle. Tell me which one you love best. And if one of these pieces you were like, oh my God, I have to have that, let's put a cart together for you. Buy 2 pieces at regular price, get 4 pieces at 50% off, 1, 2, 3, or 4. And look at the balloons. Isn't that fun? How fun. How did I do that? Here we go. Celeste type 2. Now we have confetti. Would you like 4th of July? Ready? Yay! I don't have any idea how the hell that does that, but it does. Okay. So many different hoops, so many different earrings, so many different angles, so little time. So many different hoops, so many different angles, so many different forward facings, so little time. Switch your earrings out every day. Don't get stuck in a rut. Don't get stuck wearing hoops all the time. Wear posts sometime, wear a dangle sometime, put in tempo. I never thought I'd wear earrings like this in my life. And I wear these all day and I absolutely love them. Hey, Trace, how are you? Nice to see you. Thanks for joining us tonight. Guys, put your first, I don't care if you're watching this live, if you caught the replay, if you came in late, put your first name, first initial of your last name in the comments so you're entered into the drawing for free jewelry. And thank you for joining me tonight on our quest to find out pretty much what the power of an earring is, because I think there's a lot of power in it. So we talked to rings yesterday. We talked earrings today. I'm going to see if I can go live tomorrow. I know it's Friday, but I'll see if I can wrangle something up and share it with you. If not, I hope you guys all have a great weekend. And I'm going to go ahead and sign off. But I will sign off with some hearts to tell you I love you all. And I want you all to sparkle on, sisters, because you deserve it. Thanks for joining me tonight. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.